Vai.
Okay guys, we are going to have a verb tense review and we're going to focus on two families of verbs, the simple tenses and the continuous tenses. The simple tenses expect, affect, yes? So the base of it is the infinitive, yes? And you have to use auxiliaries like did for the past, do or does for the present, and will for the future. The continuous tenses represents action in progress. So the base is the verb to be, in the past, was, were, in the present, am, is, are, and in the future, will be, followed by verb plus ing. So let's look at this timeline. We have here present, past, and future, yes? So in the present, we have two situations, present simple and present continuous. In present simple, in the affirmative, you use the subject plus verb plus S or no. Plus S, he, she, it. Yes? So for example, she speaks fluently. I watch TV every day. I am a teacher. Note that am, you're using in the present, but you don't use the auxiliary do or does. Verb to be is an exception. Verb to be is the auxiliary of verb to be. So you use do or does for any other verb that is not verb to be. So she speaks fluently, she lives in Rio de Janeiro, I work as a teacher. Here, negative and interrogative, we have to use do or does plus the verb. So she doesn't have a car. I don't live in New York, okay? The continuous form, we express an action now. So she is studying English now. Note subject plus verb to be, am, is, or are, plus ing. So she's studying now. We are watching TV. We are studying English now, okay? And in the past, we are going to have the past simple, a definite time in the past, a fact in the past. So we use in the affirmative subject plus verb in the past. Note that the verb in the past can be formed in two situations. The first one, regular verbs. You get the verb and you add ed. So I worked at IBM before. Yes, I worked at Solitour in the past. And you have the irregular verbs. Then you have to check the list. So I woke up late today. She bought a new car last week. Yes. The negative and interrogative forms, you're going to use the auxiliary did. So for example, in the affirmative you say, I went to the beach yesterday. In the negative you're going to say, I didn't go to the beach yesterday. Yes? In the interrogative you're going to say, did I go to the beach yesterday? Okay? The past continuous is an action in progress in the past. So you have an action in progress in the past and you have two situations. An action in progress in the past interrupted by another past action. For example, she was studying when the telephone rang. This action here interrupted this action here. Yes? So the primary action is in the past continuous. The secondary action is in the past simple. So she was studying when the telephone rang. I was taking a shower when the lights went off. The second possibility, you have an action in progress simultaneous to another past action. Yes? So I was taking a shower while Khaleesi was flying a dragon. Everybody knows I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. Imagine, the television is there and Khaleesi is flying a dragon. At the same time, so she was flying a dragon, at the same time I was taking a shower. So the actions are simultaneous. And you use was or were plus verb plus ing. Okay? In the future, let's move the timeline to the future. Yes? We are not going to talk about future continuous now. Let's only focus on future simple. You're going to use subject plus will plus verb. This is the only situation that verb to be, you're going to use an auxiliary. So, I will be rich in the future. I'm going to win the Mega Sena and I'm going to be rich in the future. Okay? Now, pay attention. She will travel tomorrow. I will buy a new car. Okay? In the negative, I won't buy a new car. She won't travel. Okay, guys? That's it. Just let's focus on two things here. Tag questions. Tag question is when you have a sentence in the affirmative, the tag question is going to be in the negative, interrogative. Yes, so I will travel, won't I? I will travel next week, won't I? She bought a car yesterday, didn't she? Okay, and when you have a negative sentence, the tag question is in the affirmative. She didn't see the film, did she? She doesn't study English, does she? Okay, and something that people usually make some confusion with: to, so, and either, neither. To and so, you agree with two ideas that are affirmative. For example, I like Coca-Cola, she likes Coca-Cola. So I like Coca-Cola and she does too. I like Coca-Cola and so does she. So subject plus auxiliary plus to. She does too, I will too, I did too. Or so, same thing in the affirmative. So will I, so did he, so did she. And when you agree with two ideas in the negative, so I don't like coffee and she doesn't like coffee. I don't like coffee and she doesn't either. So I don't like coffee and she doesn't either. I won't travel and she won't either. I study French. I don't study French. She doesn't either. And you can use subject, auxiliary in the negative, and either. Or neither, auxiliary in the affirmative and the subject. For example, I don't have a Ferrari and neither does he. I didn't buy a Porsche and neither did he. Okay, so neither, auxiliary in the affirmative, and subject. That's it, guys. Study, practice your English, and keep tuned. See you.